Hey everybody, Hunter back again from Showtime Studios. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully everything's going good out there in hobby land and making some good progress with your projects and, you know, having fun and doing this thing that we call modeling and becomes part of our life and all that good stuff. But just wanted to do a quick little video here on something. I had somebody come up it's probably been about a month ago, I would say, on one of my videos, and they made a comment about, I guess it was more of a question if I was single or not. And the answer to that is no. I'm not single. I just recently got married in August, and I've actually been with my wife for 14 years now, and we decided to go ahead and tie the knot and do all that, so that's out of the way now. But that was in reference, I guess the question was in reference to the hobby and me spending time doing, you know, the models and things like that. And I come back and put a reply on that and said, you know, she's right over here in the hobby room with me, which is 90% of the time is usually the case. She also builds models, and I started competing in 2009. I went to my first show. Didn't take anything, but I went to my very first show at the end of 2008, and she went to that show with me, and she has been to every show that we've gone to in 9 different states each year, and she supports me 100%. And about a year after I got started in the competition, she asked me if I would help her, you know, do some models, and I said, sure, I'll, you know, give you a hand with it and, you know, see what you can come up with. And her first model that she done was actually a figure. It was the Dracula kit, and she done a pretty decent job on it. Had some problems with seams showing back up and missing some mold lines and things like that. And the next one that she done, I'm going to pan the camera down here and I'll show it to you just to give you an idea, you know, of what she does. I told her I'd do this quick little video for her and, you know, just kind of get her work out there too. And she's kind of like, I guess you could say, one of my modeling students. I've helped her out and pointed her in the right direction, and then I kind of just turn her loose and, you know, let her do her thing over there, which is actually over here behind me. Where you see the light shining back there, that's her workbench on the other side of the hobby room. And, you know, she has a question or whatever, she'll turn around and lean up over top the knee wall here and ask me, you know, how do I do this, how do I do that? And I don't do a whole lot on her models for her, as far as, you know, like painting or gluing or anything like that. I'll go over and show her a technique on how to solve a problem. And usually I'll do it on one piece, and then, you know, she'll learn from it and she'll do it on the rest of them. So I'm going to pan the camera down here. I'll show you the first model, that automotive, I guess, type subject you would say. It's actually sci-fi. But this is her first one that she done, and it actually got in a magazine. It was in the contest issue from Scale Auto for N&L East. So let me get the camera down here and I'll show you what she came up with. And there it is. It is the Space Chariot. And like I say, this was her first, you know, car / sci-fi style subject that she done. Anybody that knows this kit knows the whole top of this thing is clear in the kit. And I showed her how to take things off and, you know, go back in and paint. And as you can see, all this stuff here is painted. The sides are painted there, but everything else is clear. You know, she did a real good job on that. Now, like on some of the ladders down through here, she missed the mold lines on them. She got some of them, missed it on others. And I'll spin it around here. And like on the front of it, on these little pieces right here, they all have a mold line in them running down. And she got most of them, but not all of them. So she was learning. She had a little bit of a problem with the windshield, you know, going in, or actually this tub sits down on top of the colored plastic that's down here. And she had some problems right there at the bottom with things being, you know, showing the glue and stuff like that. And there's a few sink marks and stuff in the glass, in the the clear parts of the plastic that, you know, I've showed her recently how to sand out and smooth those out and buff everything out. But, you know, she trimmed the seats and everything inside in the accent color. And she put the little guns back here in the back and the little robots back there. She done a real nice job on him. And, you know, hand painted all the little curtains that you see on the side. And, you know, overall done a pretty decent job on it. You know, she's won a few awards with it, not a lot. But, you know, with her being a female in the hobby and going to the shows, I mean, I think a lot of especially the guys are pretty impressed with that. And, you know, she's worked her way up where some of the shows we go to, she hands out awards and she'll help out, you know, like for registration or, you know, just various different things and, you know, putting cards out on the tables for, you know, categories and stuff like that. And so she's really become a big part of it, and a lot of the clubs, the shows that we go to that those clubs put on, they really enjoy having her there and, you know, seeing what she's going to bring. So, like I say, that's her little space chariot she done, and I think that was back in 2010 when she done this one. And the most recent one that she's got finished is the little 1/32 scale Mini Cooper from Airfix. Now, on this one here, I actually custom mixed the color in the bottle for her, and because she wanted a purple, she loves purples. It looks pretty blue on the camera here, but it's actually a bluish purple. And what we did with that is it's actually sprayed with Tamiya, just straight purple. And the number on that is X16 is the color that it's sprayed with. And then I mixed some of the Dr. Cranky pearl powders in it, the ones that he really likes. And I've tried them out recently and had good luck with them. So I mixed a little bit of the blue pearl into Tamiya clear, just the regular clear, which is X22. This is the clear that was used on this car. And I mixed a little bit of that in there for her, and she sprayed it, you know, through the airbrush, and she actually wet sanded some of this out and buffed it, and went back in and taped everything off, did all the black with the airbrush. She sprayed the wheels. That was her attempt at Alclad. It came out okay. I think she sprayed a little bit too much on it, so they went silver, which is, you know, that's fine. She'll get the hang of that. But, you know, she's got a couple more things she wants to do to this one, and before the show coming up this weekend, but she's going to take it to that. So, yeah, I just wanted to do kind of a little showcase of, you know, a couple of things that she's worked on. Actually, right now, she's working on the 1/16 scale AMT re-released 1965 Mustang. And she's had a lot of questions and a lot of problems with that one, but it's coming out pretty good. So when she gets that one done, I'll do a showcase video on that. And like I say, I mean, she's been a real good supporter of, you know, my side of the hobby and the time that I spend here in the hobby room. And you know, it's been great, and especially when she can come along and enjoy the hobby also, as far as building and, you know, going to the shows. I've been to a couple of shows where I think some of the guys kind of didn't really understand why she was there, because it's not really a female hobby. You do see some, you know, husbands and wives come in and participate, but it's not very often. Most of the model shows that I go to, it's all guys that they kind of use it as time away from the wife. And we're kind of the opposite. She really enjoys it, and, you know, I enjoy having her there, and you know, the clubs really enjoy seeing her and seeing what she's going to put on the table, and she's been helping out with the vendor table at a bunch of shows, and she enjoys that. So but I just wanted to do a quick little video there on, you know, some of the things that she's done, and kind of give y'all a little bit more insight in what we do as far as the shows, and, you know, here at Showtime Studios. And so if you have any questions or concerns, just leave a comment on the video, and we'll get back to you on that. And I I got some more updates coming up on the K123. That's still rolling along. We've got, what do we got left? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 more days left to get that thing done for this weekend show. So, hopefully we'll make it. So anyway, I'm going to let you go on that. And, as always, I thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.